Balloon Farm Guy here, and this is a Lizard HRT Pack by Gian FS on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map for these testing of these 4 cultivators. Now, these 4 cultivators are not the same. Insert Sesame Street. One of these things is not like the other. Well, 2 of these things are not like 2 of these others. So you can see there's a design difference. This one looks more like a traditional harrow style, and these just look like I-beams that got welded together. But, okay, so what's going on here? 3.87 megabytes to download, 2 and 3 slots each, so very low on the slot count. They're all under cultivators. So they are cultivators, and they're very cheap. They don't require a whole lot of horsepower, but you will need something a little bit more hefty than, say, the Zetor or a teeny tiny tractor. Anyways, we'll get to that. We have the 80 horsepower 4 meter, $2,900. You can add weights. I wouldn't, just because you don't want it heavier, really. Color, we have a whole bunch of custom colors that will cost you very little money, or if you go into the default colors, it'll cost you quite a bit more. So just stay away. The black, we got the orange. There is pretty much most of the colors up here. So that's the so there's 2 sizes. There's the 4 meter and we have a 6 meter with the same 2 options there. All right, so let's show those first. The first one, I got this guy, but it struggled with the 2-wheel drive. I went with the 4-wheel drive with a weight on the front and a weight on the wheels, and it seems to be holding its own. Now, let's get its, here we go. Let's detach that. So, these all do a deeper cultivation, shall we say. So this, as you can see here, I'll hire workers. So it's going to take them a little bit to get going, but 7 miles per hour is the speed at which they go. And as you can see, it's a little bit raggedy on the edge. Now, other than that, it's going to pull up a few stones. And if we take a look at our stubble silage, no, it is seed bed. No, it's not seed bed either. Wait a minute. Cultivated? Oh yes, there we go. Cultivated. Right, cultivated. That is what. So this gives you a cultivated state. That size, or not, sorry, that size. That design is going to give you a cultivated state. Right. The reason I'm slightly confused is because the other one is much more complex than this one. So, I used all the same, or no, actually I used this one with the duals. The Massey with the duals, because the bigger one is going to be a little bit, well, obviously a little tougher. But it does the same thing, just wider. Oh, come on. It does the same thing, just wider and more of it. So we're just going to show you that. And then we'll get into the really interesting part. So there we go. And if we get out here, yeah. See, it's going to leave, it tends to leave a little bit of a funny edge sometimes, not all the time. It's pretty good now. But there it is again. So it's a little bit of a little something, but it didn't miss anything going back and forth. So that's good. Now, that is the, shall we say, cultivators. Those are the 2 cultivators in the pack. Now you would wonder, well, aren't these also cultivators? They're under cultivators. Sounds like maybe I'm starting a song. Anyways, no, I'm not. I'm not going to sing anymore. So, So what are these? Let's go back in there and look at the cultivators, because they're under cultivators, but they're not really cultivators. It doesn't say anything here. You wouldn't notice anything different from these, 80 and 110 horsepower. So the horsepower rating is about the same. The size is about the same. As a matter of fact, everything is the same about them pretty much. We have the weight option, which I would say don't, and then colors again. And same with the larger one, weights and colors you can choose. All right. What's the difference between this one? When I was testing it, it was like something's different. And the first thing I noticed was, if you notice here, the rocks it was pulling up is much larger than the rocks the other one was pulling up. And that usually means it's plowing. Although, if you look at the ground, that's not a plowed state. That's actually... So if I turn the plowed on, it's like, oh, well, there I don't really see any plowed. But seed bed, I see a lot of seed bed. What's going on? Okay, so I'll tell you. As you lower this down, if I move forward just a little bit, you can see the front piece is plowing. It's going to leave a plowed state. And actually the back piece is what leaves the cultivated. So as the front plows, the back, or sorry, seed bed, the back cultivates and leaves a seed bed. So if we get our help window on, which I haven't done yet, you will see I can create fields with this. And once you create fields with this one, the bonus is it leaves a nice smooth surface, or a seed bed there that is not going to be all lumpy like you would have with a plow. And it's nice and square too. And noticing here over here, I have a needs plowing area. Well, it removes that too because it is a plow. Now notice here's the big rocks and the little rocks. The yellow are from the other cultivator, and this is from the big red rocks are from this. So we're just going to hook up the other one and show you it, but it's going to be the same thing, just bigger. But we'll show you because, well, we do that. And today's been a little bit better for me, I guess. I've been fighting with internet issues, so I think I have it sorted now. Although YouTube is being a bit persnickety for uploads. It's taking forever. But anyways, here we go. Enough of me complaining. And there. So it's a really nice, I don't know, it's kind of really neat. I was wondering, why would you have 4 of them if they're all cultivators? But now, they're not all cultivators. And we have 2 plow cultivators. And we have 2 cultivators. And they're all fairly easy. They're not overly heavy. If you don't put the weights on them, they're not. Yeah, hey, I like it. The Lizard HRT Pack by Gian FS on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game. So till the next one, bye for now.